So let's be honest, we've all been there, scrolling through social media, bombarded with images of elaborately decorated trees, mountains of perfectly wrapped presents, and kids with eyes wide over some expensive gadget that they got. It's easy to fall in the comparison trap and feel like we're failing our kids if we can't replicate that magic. So today, I want to talk about a topic that tends to rear its head around the holidays, that nagging feeling of not doing enough, not buying enough, not creating that picture perfect Christmas morning we see plastered all over social media. My name is Ryan Nelson, and my wife and I paid off over $160,000 over 8 years while we were raising three kids. So, when my wife and I were paying off debt, we scaled back our Christmas gift giving for our kids. And I remember feeling these feelings, the feeling of guilt that we're not getting them enough. They're going to be unhappy and look at what everybody else is doing. Why can't we do this? And it's hard not to get wrapped up into the consumerism of a holiday season. We used to buy our kids lots of toys. And I remember that dreaded feeling on Christmas morning when it was over and realizing now that we have to pay for all this stuff. And some quick statistics is 52% on average of people go into debt, and they go into debt an average of $1,250. And it takes most of them more than 6 months to pay that off, only to gear up and do it all over again the following Christmas. But here's what I learned when we scaled back. And my kids, for the most part, they didn't really care. I mean, sure, there may have been some short lived disappointment, but we made some new traditions and did some different things. And to this day, now that they're all older, that's what they look forward to more than the stuff they used to get. We'd never heard after the holidays that my kids were disappointed or they bring up, I remember the Christmas I didn't get much. And let's be honest, a lot of the stuff that you get your kids and that I got my kids, it may have been cool for a little bit, but it ends up sitting in the corner and collecting dust anyway. Our kids won't remember the specific gifts or the sheer quantity of stuff. What they will remember, and this is what we've learned, are the experiences, the new traditions, the feeling of being loved and cherished. Instead of stressing over material things, let's focus on creating memories by doing things like, and these are just some ideas that you can think up. I mean, you have to figure that out for yourself, but maybe you bake cookies together. Maybe you have a family game night. This is one of the things we started during those years when we didn't have a lot of things. And to this day, this is the thing everyone's excited about when we get together at Christmas is what games are we going to play? Go caroling or go look at Christmas lights. You know, you could volunteer at a local charity and teaching your kids the importance of giving back. And so I just want you to kind of think about as we're going into this holiday season, and especially as Christmas Day is approaching, if you're having these feelings, it's okay that you can't maybe provide this perfect Christmas that you want to. And for the most part, your kids are, like I said, they're not going to care. And so I want to wrap this up by a quote from Dr. Seuss. And it is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss quotes. And it is from The Grinch. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. What if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more? And so I hope you and your family have a great holiday season this year. I want to thank you for listening, and we will catch you on our next episode.